basketball on big country. It's playoff basketball on big country. Yeah.
Welcome in from Fremont High School, home of the Packers. It's a neutral site game for what we have here in front of us tonight. It's the Big Rapids Cardinals and the Ludington Orioles, a battle of the birds in the District 35 semifinal. Hi, everybody. Brandon Worth and Blake Thomas with you here on Big Country 100.9. Can't wait to call some girls hoops. The boys' game was just not enough for us, Blake. We need more, and we got two great teams on the hardwood surface. We got 36 wins and only 7 losses in a 1-4 seed quarterfinal. That's really all you need to say about that. This matchup should be as good as it gets with two programs that have faced each other quite a few times in the playoffs.
One of the toughest districts in the entire state of Michigan, especially in Division II. Ludington here at 17-5. Your Cardinals at 19-2. High-powered, high-octane, perennial power matchup. Two storied programs with a ton of success over the last decade or so. Can't wait to call another game. It's March, the best month of the year. We've got only a few more minutes until we get started. Going to be a heck of a ball game. Can't wait to watch our girls and call a game for our girls tonight.
It's going to be a fun ride. Fasten your seatbelts. We got the full pregame coverage for you till tip-off. Cardinals and Orioles tonight in the District 35 semifinal. We'll be back after this 2-minute break with Cardinal pregame coverage right here from Fremont on Big Country 100.9.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
This is Christy from Bush Insurance in downtown Big Rapids. Give us a call today at 592-8030. That's 592-8030.
My name is Dr. Jessica Reed. I'm an internal medicine physician here at Michigan Primary Care Partners. I chose internal medicine because I like to keep track of the patients. So as a specialist, I would only be able to control one aspect of their condition. But as a primary care physician, I can see the whole spectrum of the patient and follow them throughout their life, as well as make an actual impact on their life and lifestyle. Michigan Primary Care Partners is accepting new patients as well as same-day and next-day appointments. For more information, visit MichiganPrimaryCarePartners.com.
TikTok, YouTube, Hulu, get your business where customers are watching an average of 24 hours of content each week. Dasos Digital curates campaigns for your business for your goals, targets, and budgets. Video content creation may seem daunting, but Dasos Digital can see you through the trees. Short form, long form, drone, Dasos Digital can get you looking good in front of your customers consistently and effectively. Dasos Digital, navigating your business through the digital wilderness. Visit dasosdigital.com for more.
Big Rapids Cardinal fans, Auto Owners Insurance and Schuberg Insurance Agency is a winning combination. We'll work with you to ensure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value safe, sound, and secure. Auto Owners Insurance, the no problem people. Visit us at SchubergAgency.com and don't forget to like us on Facebook. Schuberg Insurance Agency, community driven, policyholder focused, education based. Let's go Cards.
Live from Fremont High School, it's the District 35 semifinal matchup. The Cardinals and Orioles, the battle of the birds once again here on the big stage at Fremont High School. Big thanks to those that make this coverage possible. Those include Big Rapids Public Schools, the Big Rapids Virtual School, the Schuberg Insurance Agency, Johnson's Automotive Repair, Michigan Primary Care Partners of Big Rapids and Canadian Lakes, Moda the Macassaso Transit Authority, Sam's Disposal, Aaron Carrier Law, Quality Car and Truck Repair, New Horizon Landscaping, Big Country Big Deals, Cook's Tree Service, Post 98, American Legion Baseball, Dasos Digital, and last but certainly not least, Big Rapids Daily News.com. Abbreviated pregame show as we are just about 3.5 minutes away from getting this one underway. Can't wait to see these two teams in battle. Blake, we'll get right into the Dasos Digital stat breakdown and keys to this matchup. Presented, of course, by Dasos Digital. Target your potential customers with ads on streaming TV, as well as ads on Spotify, Pandora, and more. Visit DasosDigital.com for more. talked to Coach Heiss. Both of us have. We've got both of our perspectives, and there's a lot of similar keys that we both are. One, rebounding is going to be a big key. Ludington obviously has some size on the inside. That's going to be something to watch. Pushing the tempo, right? Ludington, a team that likes to play low and slow. Big Rapids, can they use the transition game to be able to get some points? And the biggest key probably of them all with the size inside, can we knock down the jump shot? Especially, we've talked countless times on the rundown, Blake, these rims are as tight as you'll see anywhere in West Michigan.
Yeah, if you don't hit it in the center of the cup tonight, it's going to be tough. So a lot of rebounds. You look for the Cardinals to not do anything out of the ordinary rebounding the basketball. You just got to match Ludington. You can't let them get those offensive rebounds on every possession. Their guards really like to shoot it, whether it goes in or not is kind of hit or miss. They're a streaky shooting team. But again, they're well coached. They're going to mix up their looks. They're going to play in a matchup zone. They're going to play in a man. They're going to give you a 1-2-2, three-quarter court press. And they want to play slow. A lot of that stuff is just, especially the mixing of defenses, is to get you out of your rhythm and to make you have to adjust and slow your pace down. So it's going to be that contrasting style because Big Rapids can get out there. They're going to press. They're going to run, and they have the athletes to do so. And Ludington's going to slow it down, look to throw the ball in the middle to Jordan Anderson, a Division I volleyball commit, going to Nebraska Omaha. So she's on the hardwood here as well. Got to find a way to limit her production. They're 17-5 for a reason. They lost to Fremont twice. They lost to an undefeated Negaunee team. Went up and played Negaunee and two other tough losses. But this is a battle-tested team that is well coached, a really good club. And on the flip side, the Cardinals just as good, 19-2 for a reason. They have beaten some top-tier opponents, played against some top-tier opponents. They are ready to go. They're young, they're fearless, and it's going to be a heck of a high school basketball game to watch.
Indeed it is. Both teams away from their home respective arenas. Ludington 10-4, the Cardinals 11-1. Ludington scores 45.8 per game, give up 34.5. Cardinals score 46.7 and give up 31.5. Very similar numbers. Not only that, but these two teams have been the Regional 9 finalists out of this bracket the last 2 years. The Cardinals in 23, where they lost to Houghton, and in 24 was Ludington last year to Negaunee. So these two teams know how to make it out of this round, but only one will do so tonight. We will step aside for National Anthem. We'll be back with our American Legion Post 98 starting lineups coming up after this break right here. Playoff basketball, your home, Big Country 100.9.
Rides to the doctor, rides to treatments, rides to PT. MOTA offers rides to wellness. If you're in need of reliable transportation for your medical appointment, contact MOTA as far as 6 months in advance. MOTA proudly serves Mecosta and Osceola counties with travel limits as far as 100 miles outside the county area, as well as the greater Ann Arbor area. Rides to wellness pickups are available 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. Visit MOTAonline.com or call 231-796-4896. That's 231-796-4896.
Same make, same model, same diagnostic issues.
Why does my car always tell me there's something wrong? Even after I installed my extra D800 neural net processor, it still says my alternator is overheating.
But sometimes things aren't always what they seem.
Johnson's Automotive fixes electrical issues on any make and model.
With the help of Johnson's Automotive Napa certified techs, the T800 is back on track to complete his mission.
This time, I'm back for good.
Johnson's Automotive. Schedule service online at johnsonsauto.com.
What does JCPenney, the movie theater, Big Lots, MC Sports, and Kmart all have in common? They left you. Sam's Disposal will never leave you. Since 1990, Sam's Disposal offers flat rates, no contracts, and is making trash bagless again. That means you don't have to have your trash in a bag, but it's definitely recommended. MTBA. Our community has trusted Sam's Disposal for over 3 decades. You can trust us for at least 3 more. 231-796-2952. Sam's Disposal is simply the best. Start today.
When quality counts, you can count on us.
At Quality Car and Truck Repair, we make it super easy to schedule your appointment or to find money-saving coupons for maintenance and repair. Just visit QualityCarAndTruckRepair.com. Quality Car and Truck Repair, 220th Avenue off Perry, just west of 131, Big Rapids.
It's time for playoff basketball here in Fremont. The Cardinals and Orioles about to get underway. Hi, everybody. If you're just joining us live on Big Country 100.9 as well as WWBR.com, Brandon Worth, Blake Thomas getting you all the coverage from the home of the Packers tonight. Starting lineups are presented by our great friends at American Legion Post 98. Some of the best baseball in the area, folks, and for good reason. Support the AA and single A teams in their 2025 summer season. Visit 98baseball.com. Starting lineups go as follows. The Ludington Orioles will send out Peyton Welch as well as Madeline Kenyon, Jalen Laird, a talented player for the Orioles, as well as Eliana Druzel and Gracie Jordan Anderson, the fifth starter. Both those players at the bigs, but it's Anderson definitely, Blake, the one to watch for the Orioles tonight.
Yeah, a high-level Division I athlete. Does a little bit of everything. Watch her protect the paint tonight. And impact shots everywhere. If I'm the Cardinals, maybe you look to attack her early, see if you can get her in foul trouble, and that would change everything.
Cardinals will send out a usual 5 for Coach Heist and company. It'll be Neray Fricky, Bryn Courtright, Hadley Fox, as well as Nalea Fricky and Kaylee Knuff here this evening for the Cardinals. These are very two experienced coaches, Coach Heist and Coach Stone. They've been on this stage before. For Ludington, they've had the edge in recent memory. They've won the last 3 matchups in the Battle of the Birds against the Cardinals on the opposite side of the arena. But this is a team that can make it there. They know the potential. They know how far they can go. Can the Cardinals execute and move on and beat the Orioles? Only one way to find out. We got 3 officials. We got 2 rims at 10 feet apiece, and we got a packed house here in Fremont. Cardinals and Orioles tip, and we are underway. This one's swatted out of bounds. It will go in the direction of the Cardinals, so they will get the first offensive possession here in this ball game. All rebounds are presented by BR Family Eye Care, 3-point shot, Schuberg Insurance, free throws, New Horizon Landscaping, assists at 19 Mile Vet, as well as Sam Disposal Subs and Moda timeouts this evening. Cardinals will move it around Ludington, showing a zone. Over into the corner, court right for Fricky, had it knocked away, but it'll stay with the Cardinals. The timber report from Cook's Tree Service is especially needed today, 796-2908. There's going to be a lot of Ludington fans, a shorter drive than the Cardinal fans, and they're showing it here in the first couple minutes.
Yeah, the Ludington Oriole fan base always travels really, really well. No exception here.
Fox on a kick out, open, firing, off the iron there. Noof not able to hit. Ball goes the other way. Last touch by the Cardinals. Good look there against the zone. They get an open look, and Kaylee knocks down those shots at a good rate. They wouldn't mind having her get a couple open looks.
Yeah, you got to be able to knock down shots. Ludington already playing their matchup zone there. If you knock down shots, you can get them out of it.
Ludington used the press against Reed City. Now they're going to see it from the Cardinals. In trouble on a trap. They get it across. Jeruzel gets it back off a handoff, lost the handle, got it back in her midst, shaded by Fricky. Cardinals playing in a zone, short corner, down low for Laird, cross-court pass on a shot fake, driving, spinning, lost the ball out of bounds, and it's going the other way. A great steal, and the hands, active hands defensively. Nerea Fricky, the freshman, forces the first turnover of the night.
Nerea Fricky, one of the most athletic people in the entire district. A menace offensively and defensively. Gets her hand on the ball there. There she turns it over against a tough Ludington press.
Trying to reverse dribble, not able to put it in. Ball off of the rim, bouncing around. Cardinals get it back, almost lose it into the hands of Fox. Fox to the short corner, down to the baseline now, looks for the reverse, and we got a whistle, and a foul is called. Fox got bumped on the baseline. This one looks to be on the Orioles, and it's going to be on Anderson. So that's the first foul for Jordan Anderson. Cardinals would like to try to get into the paint tonight. Coach Heist telling us that. If they can get the advantage inside, they're going to have that shooting advantage to complement.
Yeah, and Anderson's, every bit of 6'3", 6'4". So if you can get her out of the game, the entire complexity of the game changes.
Noof trapped in the corner. Fox trying to go downhill, had it ripped away by the Orioles, and a foul is called. Courtright tried to stop the break in transition. Jeruzo goes right into her chest. No charge called. It will be a blocking foul. So one foul aside here in the opening minutes of this one.
Both teams playing a little tight right now. You can tell how much it means to them. Still trying to feel each other out in these zone defenses.
Nice inside-out dribble, skip pass, now 2-on-2. They're moving around to the other side wing on a bounce pass, driving down the lane, and a foul is called, I believe, going to be called on Nalea Fricky. She tried to knock the basketball out of the hands of Jeruzo, who was driving right down the lane. That will be her first foul, Cardinals' second.
And that's a player you don't want to get in foul trouble either. Leah Fricky is the one that makes this team go. She's your point guard. It looks like it's going to be called a shooting foul.
Wow.
Maybe she was in the act of shooting. They got a better look than we do. We're 100 feet away from it. So Ludington going to the line shooting 2.
So it will be Jerusalem at the line. First on the way, bounces around, and it's home. Orioles strike first, 1-0 ball game, 6:18 to go here in the first quarter of play. All free throws are presented by New Horizon Landscaping. New Horizon Landscaping, big ideas for your landscape. No better time to plan for the spring than right now. NHLscape.com for more. 2-0 in favor of Ludington. Dribbling through the press, Fricky tries to go through her legs. Ball on the deck, thrown up, gets it back to her sister on the top. Nalea now looks around. Looks over. Nope with it across the way, back to her. Inside, Nere up top, draws the contact. She's getting 2 at the line. Both teams will go to the stripe for an opportunity. Now the Cardinals with a chance for their first points. Foul will be registered to Jalen Laird, the junior, her first. Both teams now with 2 fouls, and it will be Nere Fricky, the talented freshman at the line for Coach Heist and company.
A good job by the Cardinals getting the ball in an advantageous position there. Fricky goes to the line, draws a foul.
First one on the way, back heel, no good. Ray will get a second one to try to cut the 2-0 deficit in half. Ludington, a team that really thrives on scoring the basketball to complement that defense. We will talk about the magic number here in just a moment because I know Blake's dying to hear it, and I know the fans are too. Pressure from the Cardinals, in trouble, trying to get a skip over the top. Still trapped. Orioles got to hurry for 10. And it's got to be a 10, and it is. Great defense up top, and they force an early 10-second call, the Cardinal press. We saw it in full display against Grant, and they turn over the Orioles with just great communication.
Yeah, in games like this, you get a couple of those 10-second calls, and you can capitalize. That can change the entire outcome of the game.
Orioles will try to put some pressure on. Courtright floats it down, gets it back. Cross now all the way. Great ball movement. Courtright thought about the shot. That's Newth rather. Inside. Had Fricky for a second. Tried to be saved, but it is out of bounds in favor of the Cardinals. Last touch there by Laird. So Cardinals now will get an inbounds play try. They'll see a man-to-man look here on the inbounds. Trying to direct traffic. This one floated over top for Nere. Fox trying to go around. Nice drive from Nere to the right hand. Tried to get contact and no call as it looks like they got a clean block that time from Anderson. D1 volleyball commit for a reason. She has the height to complement some great defensive skills for the Orioles. Trying to get it inbounds. They do. In trouble is Nalea, but a foul is called. Welch looks in confusion as I think she tried to get out of the way, but already had her hands on as Fricky fell out of bounds on the sideline. That's the 3rd foul already for Ludington. 2 for the Cardinals. 5:24 to go in the first quarter still. Free throws could be a crucial part of this game in long term with how aggressive these defenses are. Cardinals look to work. There's another. And if this is so, it is. The 2nd foul on Jordan Anderson.
And at this point, with only having 5 fouls to give, right, you got to take her out. And now Ludington gets much, much smaller. Look for the Cardinals now to really try and get inside. That is a huge 2nd foul. Interested to see what Coach Stowe's going to do. Is he going to play Jordan Anderson at all the rest of the half?
Sam's Disposal subs in J.C. Cole, Eloise Kwitniski, as well as down low Laird will be down there. Also joined by Sensfelder. This one off the back heel, no good. A good look there, turned back. Orioles will now get it. They'll try to bring it across the timeline. Good defense there from Fricky. Over into the wing. Ludington just trying to get things set up right now. Cardinal defense pestering. Short corner catch. Kwitniski traveled on the pass. Trying to find Cole, relocating to the corner, but shuffled her feet first. Subs in for the Cardinals. Noof will take a breather, as well as Courtright, and we will see Ava Pedigo as well as Madison Venix make on their first change, a very similar personnel pattern that Coach Heist has used quite a bit down the stretch.
Cardinals with 3 freshmen, a sophomore, and a senior on the floor right now.
Neray trying to go to work, tries to float this up, tried to score it. Nice job from Pedigo, and a score! Cardinals are on the board as Nalea Fricky puts in a putback.
The first field goal of the ball game by either team.
4:27 to go here in the first. 3-2 Big Rapids here in the first half of the first quarter. Ludington pestered. Fricky trying to get a steal. That's Nalea over into the corner now. Ludington trying to get it inside. Nice pass. Blocked away. Neray with a rejection. Trying to get it back out. They do. Shot fake. Driving now is Kenyon. She's turned back. Short corner. Quick shot off the back iron. Battle for the rebound. Won by Venix. This one tipped into the hands of Pedigo. She's pestered. She'll give it off now. Neray will hold. Skips it back over to her sister. Ludington trying to see if they can get a press going. Leia's not having it. Gives it off to Neray. Looks into the corner for Fox. Fox surveys against the zone. Sees a double. Floats it over. Nice relocation. Pedigo holds. Gives it back off again. Nice pass for Fox. She will fire a 3. Got it! Hadley Fox from downtown. 6'2 Cardinals here in the first.
If Hadley Fox can get going and knock down some jump shots, the Cardinals are going to have a huge advantage because when she gets going, she can really shoot it.
Schuberg Insurance three-pointer, auto, home, and life coverage in downtown Big Rapids. And almost a steal from Fox. She tried to take it away from Kwitniski, but draws the first foul, or I should say picks up the first foul. 4 for Ludington. They're going to bring subs back into the ball game here. Jerusalem and Welch are in. They will come in relief. Looks like of Kenyon, who's been out there for quite a few minutes, and Cole, who was on just a moment ago. 6-2 Big Rapids if you're just joining us. 3:15 to go here in the opening quarter of action. Skip pass on the top. Great closeout from Venix in the corner. Trying to drive baseline, skip pass to the paint. Diving in, back out, open 3 on the way, got it. Big time shot in the corner off the fingertips of Kwitniski. We talked to the voice of the Orioles, or at least Scoop Nelson, saying player that has been pulled up and has done some great things, especially for Coach Stone over the last couple games. Into the corner, Pedigo inside to Neray. Trying to skip pass. Venix for Fox. Fox chased off the line and draws a foul. This will be free throws upcoming for Hadley Fox. The first one called on Forfinski, the freshman, Grace Forfinski, who is going to see some extra minutes here in this opening quarter with 2 fouls on the talented Jordan Anderson.
The Cardinals are doing a really good job of putting Ludington in a tough spot. The way that they're moving the ball from side to side, making Ludington guard the entire width of the floor as Hadley Fox hits her first. Ludington having a really, really difficult time keeping up with that ball movement.
Fox with a chance to make it 3 on the way and got it. Makes it an 8-5 ball game here in the first. Cardinals back to that pressure look. Trying to skip it across. Orioles working towards the near sideline. Get it across. Here comes the trap. Venix is there with Fox. Spinning out of it. They'll rotate it up top. Ludington will set up the offense. Into the hands of Welch. Cross the way into the corner for Finsky. On the top, here's Jerusalem trying to drive against Nalea on a kick out. Long shot on the way, back iron no good. Offensive rebound as it bounces right back to Kenyon. Orioles will reset. Tries a long skip pass in the corner. Trying to drive baseline, turned as Welch fires a hook shot. No good, Neray gets the rebound. BR Family Care, just like the backboard. See clearly Big Rapids Family Eye Care in downtown Big Rapids. Nice jab step, kick pass. Pedigo for 3. That one long. Phoenix trying to put back and left it short. Ludington thought about a long pass, picking up dribble. Trouble, they got to get it across. Just barely do. Nalea defending heavily against Welch, just trying to take that basketball. Bounce pass, stolen away. Phoenix ripped it, trying to see if she can score it. Looks for a player, finds one, and a two.
Heady play by the freshman there. Knew she wasn't going to get a shot off. Comes to a stop and just an easy bounce pass to Leah Fricky for 2.
19 Mile Veterinary Hospital Assist, always available to assist you. Get your pet an annual checkout at 19 Mile Vet. Orioles try a quick shot and miss. Here's Neray Fricky, jump stop off the window, no good. Swatted back out. Fox thought about it, fires a 3. Oh, goodness! Downtown Splashtown. Fox with her second. Cardinals 13-5. My goodness, what a run.
Hadley Fox, hits her first one, gets to the line to even refine her jump shot a little bit more, and then string music there, nothing but nylon for the Cardinals to stretch this lead to 8 already.
What a big-time start for the Cardinals. They lead 13-5. We'll be back after this Moda timeout right here on Big Country 100.9.
Big Rapids Eye Care presents Tips for Your Eyes. Did you know annual eye checkups can help catch other diseases like diabetes and cancer? Schedule an appointment with Big Rapids Eye Care today and see the world clearly. Big Rapids Eye Care, proud supporters of Big Rapids Cardinal Athletics.
This is Dr. Cruz with 19 Mile Vet Hospital, and love is in the air. We'd like to remind pet owners of the importance of spaying and neutering their pets as spring approaches. Not only does altering your pet prevent overpopulation, but also prevents cancer, prostate issues, and infection of the uterus or pyometra, which is a common surgical emergency. Our facility has state-of-the-art anesthesia and monitoring, as well as exceptionally trained staff to allow your pet to return home comfortably the same day of surgery. We are accepting new clients. Please call to schedule today at 231-796-4929.
You're listening to Big Country, WWBR HD1 100.9 FM.
Welcome back here to Fremont High School. Quick play right out of the timeout before we had a chance to get back to the action. A foul is called. Orioles will go to the line. Kelsey Bowman, her first action coming out of that timeout as a sub, will go right straight to the free throw line. Something Coach Stone, I'm sure, loves to see with a lot of the reserves. Going to be definitely asked a lot of things. First one on the way, no good from the New Horizon charity stripe. Ludington 2 for 2 on their first trip, missing the third. And Coach Heitz mentioned it, Blake. We talked about it a little bit before we went on air. Foul trouble in this kind of a physical chess match will be crucial for both these teams in a test of depth.
Yes, absolutely. The Cardinals can play 8 or 9, and you look at Ludington's already played 10 players. So both teams are going deep into their bench early.
Nalea over to Naray, off of the second miss, remains 13-5. Trouble there. The Ludington Orioles get a steal. Trying to see if they can score 2. Left hand, off the side of the glass. Great defense from Fricky. Open up ahead, looking for Fox. Slays it home. Dish and deal there for Fricky. Finds Hadley Fox. She's got 10 of the first 15 for Big Rapids. Ludington, a little bit of a quick Euro. No good. Nalea on the rebound. She's going to try to outrun all the Orioles. To the rim. Taken away. Making a stand was Welch. And that is the end of the first quarter of action. Quick, fast, in a hurry through the opening corner of action. Cardinals lead it 15-5 here against the Orioles. And Blake, really quick before we go to a break, that's just pure dominance so far from the offense. Moving it around against the zone, they got some great looks, but more importantly, the defense has been stifling.
Yeah, anytime you hold a team, especially a team that's 17-5 to 5 points in a quarter, you're going to be highly successful. Point in case right there, you got a 10-point lead after 1.
We'll be back after this break right here on Big Country 100.9.
Not everyone learns best in a traditional classroom. For 11 years, Big Rapids Virtual School has been the area's leading provider of online education. We offer flexible, personalized instruction for all students, from kindergarten through graduation. Students have access to instruction 24/7, as well as instructional support in-home or in person from our experienced staff. If you are a public school student or a homeschool family that is interested in our curriculum, resources, and supports, find us online for more information. brps.org. BRVS, anytime, any place, any way, any pace.
Welcome back here to Fremont High School. Brandon Worth, Blake Thomas with you 15-5 as we return to action. Big thanks to Sam's Disposal, Moda Macasa, so a transit authority for their support of Cardinal postseason basketball. Blake, you love magic numbers. I got one for you. 42. Ludington, when they give up at least 42 points, they're winless in 5 games. They hold teams under, unbeaten in 12 games. The Cardinals so far this year, 14 games, they've scored over 42. They've won 14 of them. The only loss coming there against Mount Pleasant. So right now on pace, Big Rapids on their way to getting above 42. Ludington's got to change something.
Yeah, and the Cardinals did it in a bunch of different ways in the first quarter. In transition, hitting jump shots. Ludington's got to find a way to stop them if they want any type of chance.
Short corner off the dribble and scores. Jeruzel on a nice touch jump shot there on the mid-range is able to get Ludington their first bucket in almost 4 minutes. Cardinals look to work. Nalea on the top, sees the zone, backs it out, trying to orchestrate the offense. Gets it over to Pedigo, back up top, skip to the corner. Fox on the catch off the deflection. trying to get it inside to Neray. Ludington is putting extra pressure against the point man. Over, back for Nolea, back for Neray. Neray, jab step, kick to the corner. Venix on the shot fake. Great pass inside. Neray got the 2. Another fine assist from Madison Venix and another bucket for Neray Fricky. That's been the recipe so far. And a steal the other way. Who else but 25? Neray to the left hand. Yarrow! Oh, left it short. Venix with the offensive rebound. She'll back it out. Looks for Fox. Tipped out of bounds. Ludington will get the basketball. Sub is in for Ludington. Laird will return. Porfinski will come off the freshman. Cardinals will keep their 5 on the floor right now. And doesn't take a lot of analysis. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This lineup is rolling. Fox is rolling, trying to fire a 3, no good. Put back, good, Neray Fricky. On the glass, BR Family Eye Care, rebounded, put back, and a steal. Fox with a perfect interception. Works over, now she has it ripped away, but fights right back for it. Got it back to Pedigo, in towards the short corner, back up top. Neray, a long 3. That one's no good. Venix tried to save it, but it's out of bounds. It will be Ludington basketball. The defense and the press right now are giving the Orioles absolute fits. It's all effort from the Cardinals, and it's working.
Yeah, you look at Madison Venix. She comes in off the bench. She's already got 2 assists and 3 rebounds, and she's for sure the smallest player on the court. She does all the dirty work, does a bunch of little things, and this is mostly underclassmen right now beating a really good Ludington team.
Long shot, no good. Venix pulls down the rebound once again. Hands off to Neray. Over for Nolea now. Just absolutely pestered by Jerusalem. What a move on the jab crossover. Back to her. Inside, finds Neray. Kick pass. Firing is Pedigo. Oh, goodness.
The bank is open.
The bank is still open, folks. It might be almost 6 o'clock, but you can still cash in if you're Ava Pedigo. 22-7 now. Ludington trying to get inside. Elects not to take the long shot, working for a better shot. Around the horn, all the way to the left wing now. Short corner, in the hands now. Trying to go inside and just nowhere to work for Bowman. Over to the other side now, trying to go inside. Fox walls up, right to Fricky. Left that one short. Trying to work in transition. Cardinals speeding it up. Fricky to Fricky. Over to Fox, somebody's open. Pedigo, back to Fox. Quick skip. Nolea on the jab, back for Fox. Trying to work it again. Over to the corner now. Venix in front of the Fremont bench. Trying to get there into the post, right to the elbow. Neray Fricky's seeing 3 different defenders watching her right now. Pedigo to Fox. 2-on-1. Over for Nolea. Inside for Neray. Kept the dribble. Back to Fox. Back to Pedigo. Back to Venix. Great ball movement here on this possession. Back for Fox. 4:42 to go here in the half. Pedigo. Over to Venix. Neray trying to post up. Pedigo, back for Venix, still heavily denied. Here's Fox, she's open. She will fire, just short, battle for the rebound. Bodies hit the floor, back we go. Ludington's got it in their mitts, 4-on-4, maybe 2-on-2 now. Quickly firing one up, no good. Venix with the rebound. It looked like Kelsey Bowman just threw that one up to try to draw a foul and didn't get one.
Madison Venix with her 5th rebound of the half already. And the Cardinals just stifling. Anytime Ludington gets a chance to put the ball up, it's all rushed. They're grasping at straws to find something that works right now.
Nolea off a screen from Neray, trying to get inside and draws a foul. Hard to believe that's only the first foul in 4 minutes. No, correction, my math's wrong. 5 minutes of basketball in this quarter when we had 9 combined fouls in the first 7 minutes of action. Subs both ways. As we'll see Courtright as well. Knoof coming back into the ball game. First foul is registered to Jerusalem. Box to throw it inbounds. Box set for the Cardinals against the man-to-man. Trying to find Pedigo, does. She holds. Defended heavily there by Kaya Jones. Inside, get it to Courtright. Courtright holds it, lost it, on the deck. Ludington fighting for it, might be a tie-up. No, the Cardinals trying to get it back. And a travel is called on the Orioles. Just when you thought they might get a possession back, they turn it over. Really the story of the night for the Orioles so far.
Yeah, nothing working for the Orioles right now. And the Cardinals, impressive with their patience, the way that they're controlling the entire tempo of the game.
Big thanks goes out to some of our great supporters, including Quality Car and Truck Repair, Bush Insurance, Big Rapids Family Eye Care for your support of Big Country playoff basketball here in the girls' district action. Venix trying to go to the right hand, now down the hill, has a look, foots it up, no good, battling for the rebound. Ludington gets it back. They're going to try to run with it now. This is Kenyon to the right wing, up top. They'll hold now to set it up. Clapping forward over on the left wing, gets it as Welch, right back. Goes inside, look for a high-low. Stolen away! Fox just ripped it away on the pass attempt. She'll bring it across the timeline. Surveys over to Pedigo. Driving, a foul is called. It looks like this one's going to go on Jones. Sub is in. Ray Fricky has returned. She will replace Courtright. She'll go to the bench area. Nalea also over on the bench. We'll see if Coach Heiss select to keep her over there any time longer. Quick subs. These two have certainly showed that they're willing to run the entire game. This one off the side of the backboard. Ludington gets a steal. Trying to turn it into transition on the pass. Nice find inside, and a foul is called. Back into the game is Anderson, and impact is immediate on the catch, not able to finish. We'll get the official foul here. Looks like it's going to go on Knuth, so that's going to be her first foul. Only first for the Cardinals here, not in foul trouble in this quarter with 2:49 to go. Here in the second, Anderson to the line. Waits and fires. This one on the way, wide left.
You know, Ludington has no choice but to put Jordan Anderson back in the game. You're down by 15. There's no tomorrow. You have to win this one to continue playing. You got to put your best player back in. She splits a pair there.
Second one is good. That makes it 22-8 in favor of the Cardinals. They break the press immediately. 3-on-3 if they want it. Naray inside. Great bounce pass for Venix. Lets one fly by. Off for Fox. A travel is called. She finished a perfect floater. If only she didn't take one extra second to go. Obviously, she put the ball down too late. Otherwise, she had a wide open two. The perfect move, just got to move a little bit faster from head to feet.
Yeah, sometimes when players ball fake, both feet move before they put the ball on the deck, and that's what happened there.
Ripped away, an easy steal again from Naray Fricky. Read that play perfectly. Laird went to the spin, and she saw it coming and poked it right out from the backside.
Fricky's fourth steal of the half.
Fox with it in the corner, gives off. Noof with it, over for Venix. Venix had it stolen away. Ludington with a chance. Kenyon down the lane, flips it up, flips it in. They're in double figures with 2 minutes to go, 22-10. Big Rapids with a big lead here in Fremont. Here's Naray, inside out dribble, trying to go inside. Nice pass over in, trying to find Fox. I don't think this was tipped. The officials agree. Over and back is the call. Turnover for the Cardinals, and right on cue comes back in Nalea Fricky. She will relieve on the floor Ava Pedigo, who's had some extended minutes. We also have a timeout on the floor. We will step aside 22-10, 1:52 to go here in the half. You're listening to Cardinal Playoff Basketball here on Big Country 100.9.
Rides to the doctor, rides to treatments, rides to PT. Mota offers rides to wellness. If you're in need of reliable transportation for your medical appointment, contact Mota as far as 6 months in advance. Mota proudly serves Mecosta and Osceola counties with travel limits as far as 100 miles outside the county area, as well as the greater Ann Arbor area. Rides to wellness pickups are available 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. Visit motaonline.com or call 231-796-4896. That's 231-796-4896.
This is playoff basketball on Big Country.
Welcome back here to Fremont High School. Brandon Worth, Blake Thomas with you, 22-10 as we return to action. Big thanks go out to Schuberg Insurance, Big Rapids Public Schools. Kindergarten signing day is coming up, folks. Be on the lookout, brps.org, as well as Johnson's Automotive Repair, and of course, Michigan Primary Care Partners for their support of Cardinal postseason basketball. Ludington gets the ball in. They trail by 12. Cardinals lead at 22-10. Over on the far wing is Welch, surveying around. Cardinals in a little bit of a zone. It almost looks like man-to-man. Ludington a little bit confused, trying to get it set up here. Moving it around the horn. How about a long three way out from the parking lot? Goes wide. Battle out of bounds. It will stay with the Orioles. Last touched, I believe, over there. At least what the call. Hard to see from our angle. We are way far away. And they must have said Knuth touched it last. So we'll stay with the Orioles. Bounce pass wide open and scores. tricky play for Laird underneath. That's just one of the plays. Defender turned the back, slipped to the back block, and score it.
Yeah, good execution there on the under out of bounds by the Orioles.
Here's Fricky. Nalea Fricky into the corner. Fires. No good. Off of the fingertips of Knoof. That one goes out of bounds. It will be Oriole basketball. Subs back in. Courtwright will check in. Sam's disposal subs.
Yeah, it's good offense there by the Cardinals. Kaylee Knopf gets that look in the corner there, and she just doesn't knock it down. But, they're playing inside out there. They're attacking the zone the right way. Just got to execute knockdown shots.
Here's Kenyon over to the right wing. Ludington looks to set it up to the short corner. This is Welch. Hit a triple earlier in the ball game. Has been quiet since. Around the horn. They're going to send her all the way around again. Looks for her. Finds her. Has trouble with the catch. Shot fake. Right there is Neray. Up back on the top. Orioles trying to find three in the paint. Great defense down low. Moving it around again for Anderson. Anderson trying to rip through against Fox. Almost stepped their feet. Thrown away. Neray with another steal. Here's 2-on-2. Neray to the rim. Charging foul called on the floor. That was a gutsy effort. I believe there was Anderson. That takes guts. You miss your feet, don't get yourself set. That's your third foul. That is a heck of a play right there from a very talented player in Oriole Orange.
Yeah, and that's tough there. Maybe come to a jump stop, but again, the Cardinals just stifling defensively, causing turnover after turnover after turnover.
18 seconds to go here in the half. Cardinals lead by 10. Anderson turns, floats, no. Battling for the rebound, got it back. Hook shot off the window is good. Ludington has cut it to single digits. 6 seconds, 5 seconds, they gotta hurry. Nalea gets it up, finds a player. Looking, Courtwright fires, no good. She wanted a foul call, not gonna get it. That's a half of basketball here in Fremont. The Cardinals, the top seed in the district with the lead, 22-14. We will step aside. We will be back with our halftime report, stats and scores around the league next, right here on Big Country 100.9.
This is Dr. Cruz with 19 Mile Vet Hospital, and love is in the air. We'd like to remind pet owners of the importance of spaying and neutering their pets as spring approaches. Not only does altering your pet prevent overpopulation, but also prevents cancer, prostate issues, and infection of the uterus or pyometra, which is a common surgical emergency. Our facility has state-of-the-art anesthesia and monitoring, as well as exceptionally trained staff to allow your pet to return home comfortably the same day of surgery. We are accepting new clients. Please call to schedule today at 231-796-4929.
Big Rapids Eye Care presents Tips for Your Eyes. Omega-3, zinc, and vitamin C and E can ward off age-related vision problems. But if you feel like your vision just isn't what it used to be, schedule an appointment for an end-of-the-year eye checkup. Big Rapids Eye Care, proud supporters of Big Rapids Cardinal Athletics.
When quality counts, you can count on us.
At Quality Car and Truck Repair, maintenance and repairs on your vehicle are done by techs who have the training, the tools, and digital diagnostics to do it right. Call or make your appointment online today. Quality Car and Truck Repair, 220th Avenue off Perry, just west of 131, Big Rapids.
Hey, it's Ben with Sam's Disposal with some garbage etiquette for you. While not required, it's always best when you bag your trash. Sam's Disposal can take bagless trash, but bagless trash can leave a mess on a windy day. Please clear a space around your can so we can get to your trash fast. That includes snow, leaves, bodies, or whatever. Please don't let your dogs help us take out the trash. While we know they're just trying to help, dogs have not evolved into helping take out trash. Whether you want to follow these suggestions or not, it's up to you. But when you want your trash reliably, consistently, and all the time removed, call Sam's Disposal at 231-796-2952.
In the year 2017, an innocent man accused of a crime has a choice: hard time or prime time.
Ugh, I didn't do it, and now my car's suspension is kaput like a running man.
Fortunately, the Napa-certified technicians at Johnson's Automotive can fix the suspension, replace the tires, even replace the brakes on any make or model.
I told Damian Killian I would be back.
Johnson's Automotive, Northland Drive, Big Rapids. Schedule service online at johnsonsautobr.com.
Killian, here is Sub-Zero. Now plain zero.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
This is Christy from Bush Insurance in downtown Big Rapids. Give us a call today at 592-8030.
Big Rapids Cardinal fans, Auto Owners Insurance and Schuberg Insurance Agency is a winning combination. We'll work with you to insure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value safe, sound, and secure. Auto Owners Insurance, the no problem people. Visit us at SchubergAgency.com. And don't forget to like us on Facebook. Schuberg Insurance Agency, community driven, policyholder focused, education based. Let's go Cards.
Halftime coverage here from Fremont High School. Brandon Worth, Blake Thomas with you. Our score here in Fremont, 22-14 in favor of your Cardinals so far. Dominant offensive performance, Blake. We'll get into our scores around the area here in just a moment. The offense has been great, right? They averaged 46.7. They're on their way, just a little bit under the average at 22 points per game. But the defensive number, holding teams to 31.5, they've done better than that. They've held a good Ludington team that scores 46 per game to 14.5 on pace for 28, just under half of that.
Yeah, and you know, Ludington is perfectly comfortable playing a game in, you know, the high 30s, low 40s, but this is below that production they're used to. A part of that is Jordan Anderson being in foul trouble most of the first half, having 2 quick fouls, and then causing, you know, she gets in and you know, she scored a couple of points since then, but anytime you're holding a D1 volleyball commit to 3 points in the first half, she's 6'3", 6'4". A great job by the Cardinals, and you know, they've just played their staple, that matchup zone that has really, really bothered just about every team they've played. But they do a good job of extending it, taking away the three-pointer. And even though Jordan Anderson is a head taller than most of our players, the athleticism that the Cardinals have has wreaked havoc on the Ludington Orioles today. But again, it's only an 8-point game. Cardinals hit kind of a lull there in the second quarter, only scoring 7 points.
Yeah, and you can see, right, obviously we had talked to some of the Reed City coaches after their loss to the Orioles on Monday, want to see how this matchup goes here in attendance here. Also seeing Newaygo as well as Fremont getting ready in warm-ups. You can see them moving downstairs here, getting themselves ready for the 7 o'clock second part of the doubleheader here, District 35 semifinal day here in Fremont. For Ludington especially, they pressed, they wore out Reed City, a team that struggled with depth this year, and they were able to win 35-25. They were able to win this kind of game. Not the same offense that you're seeing from Big Rapids. They've been able to hit some shots, right? Obviously, 10 points in the first quarter. Hadley Fox was in fuego, and really you saw some great production off the bench. Obviously, the Freaky Sisters have been great. You've seen a lot of the key pieces, but Madison Venix defensively, on the glass, getting some steals, and a lot of assists too. She's been a big, big boost for them off the bench so far in this first half.
Yeah, she's come off the bench, a freshman who does a lot of things really well. 5 rebounds, a couple of assists, and just, you know, I've watched her play in this matchup zone, and she's played all 3 spots already, both wings and the top of the key. So, you know, Coach Heist has faith in her in doing that. A really good player, comes from a highly athletic family. You know, you think about Austin Venix and Connor Venix and Riley Venix, you know, the quarterback for the Cardinals, not last year but the year before. And she's just, she comes from those genes, a really, really good player with 3 more years ahead of her. You know, again, the ceiling is so high for this program, and the girls are showing it, and they don't look like freshmen playing out here anymore.
Yeah, we've seen some great things as well. We've seen Bryn Courtwright put in some good minutes as well. Kaylee Knopf, not Knuth. I got to give a shout out to Ben Knuth. When you're a teammate with that kid for 4 years, you get to say the and just rolls off there. So apologies there if family's watching. She's been great. They've taken the ball out of her hands. Courtwright as well. Pedigo, they've been pestered. Frickies have really taken over with the offensive pressure. They've let it come to them. Drive inside. They've got those kick passes for 3. And the Cardinal Crazies have been great. Give them credit down there. Yes. They've traveled for this one. Ludington's done the same. It's been a good environment. It's only going to get crazier as the night continues and we see more Packer and Lion fans. I mean, we're looking at the combined drive time of the Cardinals and the Orioles, probably combining for almost an hour and a half. You're cutting that by 4 at this point, almost 20 minutes, with Fremont obviously being the hometown team, and then Newaygo just starting the road, so it's going to be crazy. Scores around the league here, and we got some lopsided scores, just to be transparent with you right now. At the half, Clare over Chip Hills, 30-7. 30-7 through a half. But Blake, you think that's bad. We got a long way to go. Anyway, Kent City over Lakeview, 42-16. The Eagles are definitely not in the mood for a Wildcat spoiler once again. Not necessarily to them, but to some of their counterparts in the CSAA Silver. Everett is taking care of business against Harrison right now, to say the least. The score reported at the half was 23-2. They held Harrison to one singular basket in a half. 16 minutes of basketball. Their defense is getting the job done. And right now, so far, this is really for the Cardinals. I think the way that they would like to play, Coach Heiss especially mentioned the foul trouble and the rebounding. Both of those battles so far, double thumbs up.
Yes.
You are executing the game plan. You're not fouling. And they're out-rebounding a taller Ludington team. And it's going to be the scrappy guard play, right? Offensive rebounds, be able to scrap, get some steals. And so far, they've done that. Expect Ludington to change some things. But you want that tenacity in the second half as well.
Yeah, and Big Rapids started to figure out Ludington's defense there. They're getting the ball in the middle of the zone. They're kicking it. And they're not settling for tough jump shots, tough drives. They're getting the shots they want. They just got to knock them down. So you could see Ludington go into the press, but it's tough when you're not scoring a ton of points to set up your press. And then secondly, look for them to maybe go man and really crank up the pressure and force the Cardinals maybe into some uncomfortable situations. But at the same time, when you have a ball handler like Nalea Fricke, it's really, really hard to speed her up for the sole fact that she's probably faster than everybody on the court with the ball. So it's one of those things where you can try some things, but they may not work just because of how strong the Cardinal team really is.
They've definitely showed it so far. We will be back in 30 seconds with the second half of the Orioles and Cardinals from the home of the Packers. Next, right here on Big Country 100.9.
Save 30, 40, 50, even up to 80% off local restaurants, auto repair, services, things to do, health and fitness, and more. Bernie's Place, Cranker's Brewery, Monkey Shine Kennels, Hungry Howie's Pizza, Routley's Septic, Big Rapids Farm and Garden, Big B Coffee, Cran Hill Ranch, BR Fitness Plus, Bell's Coffee, and so much more. BigDealsBR.com is your first stop when shopping locally. Sign up for weekly Big Deal sales so you never miss a deal. BigDealsBR.com, where you shop for local savings.
This is playoff basketball on Big Country.
Second half is underway. 22-14 as we resume. Cardinals start with the basketball, courtesy of the possession arrow at the end of the first half. They'll go to offense. Courtright kick out. Looks over there. Knopf with it. Trying to look for a post up for Courtright. Backing down against Anderson. They get it to her, but miss the pass. Turnover. Ludington takes it away. Going to try to run now. Looks for a long pass off the hands of Fricke. She read that pass perfectly, like a safety back there, but it just slipped off her fingertips.
Yeah, her dad is the defensive coordinator for our football team, so yeah, definitely shades of that. Really good transition defense by the Cardinals there.
Anderson's shot hits all the rim and bounces out. It was a great little flare screen up to the elbow. Had an open look, but it bounces in and out.
Those are the rims at Fremont that we've talked about. Hit every inch, super tight, gives no room for error.
Welcome to Fremont. Here's Neray Fricke down the hill, flips it up, draws the foul. It was a late call. 2 shots upcoming. Coach Stone just looks absolutely shocked. That's because that's the third on Jordan Anderson, and now he's got a tough decision upcoming. We still got a long ways to go. 7 minutes in this quarter and 8 more, and only 2 fouls to give before an early shower for his talented center. Off the back iron at the New Horizon charity stripe, Neray will get a second to try to extend the lead to 9.
Yeah, that's one of those things. What do you do? When she was out of the game, the Cardinals go on a big run, and now you got to play that game. You kind of have to keep Jordan Anderson in it.
Neray makes the second. 23-14 our score. Ludington navigating the press. The Frickies on each of the points. They get it to the middle. Trying to turn his off the foot. Ludington just saves it, but taken away, but a foul is called on Nalea. She tried to rip that ball right out, almost had it, but I think on the follow-through might have hit the wrist that time. We saw the boos from the Oriole fans. Now the Cardinal fans return the favor after that call.
Got to give her credit for aggressive. Only her second foul, trying to get the ball there, just unlucky.
Into the point. Nice reverse pivot. Great closeout by Neray. Kenyon had her eyes on the rim but didn't shoot it. She's got it on the top. Working it around the arc towards the short corner. Looking, great defense there from Fox. Long three on the way, got it! Hayden Welch with her second triple. Nalea will bring it across, gets a screen off from Ray. She'll float down to the corner in a little bit of trouble, trying to get rid of it. Finally throws it. That one taken away from Fox on the deck. Fox has it in her mitts, so do the Orioles. A tie up, and we're going the other way. Ludington with possession.
And, you know, Ludington's cut it to 6 here. It's definitely still a ball game. Cardinals got to find a way to get a stop here.
23-17, big thanks to Moda. Trips from anywhere in Mecosta, Osceola counties for as little as $1. ModaOnline.net for more, all the way around the rim and out. A toilet bowl swirl the opposite way for Welch. Fricky the other way, powers home a 2.
Leah Fricky goes coast to coast, gets the board, pushes the tempo, absorbs contact, and finishes at the rack.
That's the difference you get from the Leah and Neray. I'll take it, get out of the way, let me get 2. Anderson wants 2, foul is drawn, and I think it's gonna be on the Leah.
That's her third.
And that is exactly her third. So now Coach Heist has subs at the table. Pedigo and Venix await the first one from Anderson. 25-17 our score. Big thanks goes out to Sam's Disposal, our substitute sponsor, 796-2952. Sam's will never leave you. They will always never sub out. You can find out more, of course, by calling 796-2952. Subs are in. It will be, I believe, it looks like Courtright will go off. They're going to keep Nalea on the floor here. Coach Heist will leave on her talented guard. Second one will drop for Ludington after a miss on the first from Anderson. Makes it 25-18. Cardinals will get it in. They'll see some pressure. Fox over to Pedigo. They'll navigate. Pedigo waits. Now to Fox. Fox brings it across the timeline. Spins off of one dribbler. Back to the left side. Hands off for Pedigo. Pedigo to hold. Tries to get it over. Finally does to Neray. Neray had it knocked out of her hands for a second by Welch. She wants to go behind her back. Trying to get a crossover. Deflected. They get it to Nalea. Ludington ramping up the defense right now, man-to-man. Nalea hands off for Venix. Screen. Venix draws a foul on the Orioles. This one's on Kenyon, and Ludington did everything great except that last reach.
No reason for that. You know, you're 40 feet from the bucket. No one's at the high school level is going to impact you from there. Why reach? You know, it takes away a great defensive possession by the Orioles there.
Second foul on the Orioles, 2 apiece for both these teams. Venix trying to go to the right hand, shaded, goes between her legs back to the left, drives, kicks out. Here's Nalea, looks to try to get a screen. Nalea trying to see where they can get the offense rolling. Now all the way across, handoff for Pedigo. Back to Nalea, looks inside, Fox posting up, gets the basketball to the post. Left hand scoop off the window, no good. Just bounced to the left, and a foul is on Fox. Third foul on the Cardinals, second on Hadley. 25-18 our score, 4:49 to go. Looking a lot like the first quarter as opposed to the second. A lot of contact between these two teams here in the early third.
You know, Coach Stone there, he's made a good adjustment. The one thing that the Orioles have on the Cardinals is they are a tough matchup size-wise. They're bigger at just about every position. So he's gone to that man-to-man defense, and it's really bothering the Cardinals. They're trying to feel it out, find a way to get an easy bucket. But right now, the Orioles are making it really, really difficult.
Jeruzel is off as well, I believe. Cole returning to the floor here for the Orioles. Into the hands now for Finsky, who also checked in. Anderson, long skip pass. They get it across. Ludington looks to go to work. Moving it around. Inside for Cole. Quick shot on the way. Got it. Jordan Anderson now has 6 for Ludington, and they're within 5. Big Rapids against the trap. Gets it to Fox. Fox, quick pass right back to Neray. Neray to the left hand. Inside, trying to find Nalea. Deflected back for Fox. Pedigo drive to the short corner. Crosses back out. In a little bit of trouble. Finds Fox. Great pass. Backing in. Flips it up. No is short. Ball knocked away. Fricky takes it back. Goes to the crack and just missed it. No foul was called. Nalea gets the offensive rebound. She's got it in the corner. Trying to go to the rack and just denied. Venix, shot fake, downhill. Finds Neray. Jump fake. Euros through. Shot is good, but they're waving it off. Oh, they're going to say the foul was first. That'll be the first foul as well on Cole. Boy, Fricky just ripped it through both of them and had an easy floater, but got fouled first.
You know, a lot of contact being let go there. The Cardinals and Coach Heiss, asking for a call. A really tough spell there, but the Cardinals still creating second and third chance opportunities.
Around the screen, Pedigo looks for Fox, finds her on the right wing. Overload, rips through, lays it in, but a foul called first. This is the fourth, though, on the Orioles now with 3:41 to go in the third. Only none to give. One more sends the Cardinals to the free throw line. They've been good so far. Big thanks goes out to 19 Mile Veterinary Hospital, always available to assist your family pets. Give them a call over at 19 Mile Vet, of course, on 19 Mile Road. Nalea over for Pedigo. Looks to try to drive, looks baseline, looks for the wraparound under the basket, not able to find it. Rebound from Ludington, trying to push the tempo to make it a one-possession game. Over to the corner. Orioles around. This one back up top. Working, dribbling up top is Kenyon. Having some trouble. Venix trying to take it away. A foul is called on Ray Fricky. She went for the steal that time.
You know, that's one of the ones when Anderson catches it at the top of the elbow there, catches it in the elbow, she's not going to put it on the deck and attack. She's shown she likes to shoot that little mid-range. There's no reason to reach. Just play behind and don't let her attack.
Line change for Ludington with the only exception of Forfinski. 4 new Orioles on the floor. They'll run a triangle here against the zone. Kick out. Thought about the three, not going to take it. Now up top, here's Welch. Welch trying to get to the elbow. Denied there by Nalea Fricky. On the top, dribbling into the corner. Back for Welch. Welch dribbles, spins, looks for a teammate. Almost picked off. Now is picked off. Nere behind her back, trying to outrun the Orioles to the rack and draws a foul. Heavy contact. Oh, man, both players slow to get up. Nere got hammered on the play. And that's not to say the other way as well with Jones. Both of them high-speed collision. Ray's going to limp to the free throw line. Now she's going to pass it up to the arc of the three-point line, taking a breath. So it looks like the officials are sorting this one out, asking Ray if she's okay, and she's going to go to the free throw line. Tough player, Ray Fricky. She plays that way all 32 minutes, and she will now go to the New Horizon Landscape Charity Stripe for 2 upcoming. First on the way, wide to the left. Free throws are big, so is New Horizon Landscape. Big ideas for your landscape, no better time than this spring, NHLscape.com. Second on the way, got it. Pure string music there for the Cardinals. They have a 6-point lead, and Coach Heiss takes a timeout. 2:50 to go in the third. Cardinals lead the Battle of the Birds by 6. Don't go anywhere. Back with more after this, right here in Big Country, 100.9.
In the year 2017, an innocent man accused of a crime has a choice: hard time or prime time.
Ugh, I didn't do it, and now my car's suspension is kaput like a running man.
Fortunately, the Napa-certified technicians at Johnson's Automotive can fix the suspension, replace the tires, even replace the brakes on any make or model.
I told Damian Killian I would be back.
Johnson's Automotive, Northland Drive, Big Rapids. Schedule service online at johnsonsautobr.com.
Killian, here is Sub-Zero. Now plain zero.
Big Rapids Eye Care presents Tips for Your Eyes. Did you know annual eye checkups can help catch other diseases like diabetes and cancer? Schedule an appointment with Big Rapids Eye Care today and see the world clearly. Big Rapids Eye Care, proud supporters of Big Rapids Cardinal Athletics.
Welcome back here to Fremont High School. Ludington gets an inbounds, a long pass. Great hustle back from Venix. Ludington gets it inside the arc, but no further. Trying to drive, ripped away. Ludington gets it back, however, right back into the post. Replace, short corner, ball on the deck, taken by Pedigo, and gets it off to Nalea. Great play. Now they get it up ahead to Fox. Fox to the floor, no contact called. Nere now looks, skip to the corner. Open is Venix, fires a three! Kaboom! Madison Venix, big key, to what we've seen. Timeout Ludington, a Mota timeout on the floor. How big of a shot was that for 10 and White? Her first bucket of the game, and that's not saying she hasn't had any impact. She's done everything but score it, and now she checks the box.
She's been making winning plays at every facet, rebounding, steals, assists, and now getting a huge triple as Ludington's building some momentum. The freshman is growing up right before our eyes.
Massive stuff. Timeout taken by Coach Stone. Be sure to stick around for our BRPS player of the game once we get to the fourth quarter. Obviously, we've had a lot of action in front of us, but we will get there sooner before you know it. Award-winning elementary schools, Big Rapids Virtual School, extensive educational and extracurricular opportunities at BRHS. BRPS is the school of choice in the area. Visit brps.org for more information. Coach Thomas will have his pick for player of the game, and it'll be the first time we are picking for this game, not the one that usually follows this game. So it'll be very interesting to see. But right now, some early front runners perhaps, especially the one we just talked about in Madison Venix, but also Hadley Fox has done some great things as well. The Fricky sisters are playing as advertised.
Yeah, again, this is a really, really good varsity girls basketball team. They're 19-2 for a reason. They do a lot of the little things well. They execute. They know their roles. They play their roles to a T. Incredibly well coached. And, that's why they have a 9-point lead against a 17-5 team late in the third quarter.
Orioles get it in bounds against the pressure. Skip pass, gets it over to Welch. 29-20 is our score. Ludington moves into the left wing. Short corner, jump shot on the way. No good. Rebound by Fox. Great box out there. Underneath, battling with Forfinski and wins the fight. Trouble, and then over and back is called. Fricky is pleading for a deflection. Forfinski was there defensively. Coach Heist wants the explanation. Cardinal Crazies want an explanation too. They're trying to wave over the official. I don't think they're going to win that battle. Quick discussion over there. It was deflected, but the ruling would have to be, was it off of her hand back across the half-court line? It was too close to see from our angle this far away.
Yeah, we have no angle to call that. All 3 points at the cross, both feet in the ball for it to be considered backcourt. Looks like Coach Heist is getting the officials to sit down and talk about it. It doesn't look like it's getting changed, though. Again, a tough one. That's a split-second decision. It's a judgment call. It goes against the Cardinals. So it's that old saying, so what now? How do you respond?
How do you respond indeed? They got to do it defensively. 29-20 our score. They lead it over Ludington. All the way up top, Jones. Skip all the way to the corner. Nice catch from Jerusalem. Dribbles in. Nobody home but a catch there just before half court. Bringing it back now is Jones. Jones pestered. In for Forfinski. Trying to throw it, taken away. Pedigo just read that play perfectly off of the fingertips and is able to steal it away. They get it over for Nalea. Nalea for Venix. Had it for a second, trying to hand off. And a foul is called on the play on Welch, who was trying to take it out of Venix's hands when she was on the floor. Trying to get a tie-up perhaps, and unfortunately for her, that's her second foul. And more importantly, with 1:19 to go, Cardinals are going to the line.
Yeah, that's you have an advantage there. Venix is on the ground sitting with the ball. There's no reason to reach in there, just play defense. Again, there you go, a fortunate break for the Cardinals.
Venix hits the first from the NHL skate free throw stripe. Checking in now for the Orioles. Anderson returns. Will replace Forfinski, who's played some long minutes for Coach Stone and company. Venix awaits the second at the stripe. Rims in and out. Battle out of bounds for it. Cardinals retain it. Great hustle again. I think it was Neray Fricky that forced that ball off of an Oriole. Gets her team the possession back. 10-point lead. 1:18 to go in the third quarter. In for Nalea. Rips through. Drives. And scores!
Right there, the Cardinals use a little eye candy, fake a handoff. And Leia's first step is explosive. It goes by, easy deuce for her.
Working against the press. Ludington spins out of it. Anderson to the rack. Not able to score it. Tipped around by Fox. They need help for the call. No, it's a foul on the floor. This is called, I think, against Madison Venix, who's over in the corner. It is. That's her second foul. And now Anderson goes to the line. So Venix was battling. She's had quite a few offensive rebounds. You mentioned Blake. I believe 5 rebounds in that first half alone. She's added 1 at least since. Anderson first on the way, no good. You can insert the phrase at home. 32-20 our score. Cardinals lead by 12. Both teams in the bonus for the last 58 seconds of the third. On the way, bounces in and out again. Anderson 0 for on that trip.
Neray Fricke with her 6th rebound of the half there. You see Anderson struggling. You know, it's tough when you have to sit the entire first half. She hasn't been able to find a rhythm yet. Very fortunate for the Cardinals.
Pedigo hands off. Neray mid-range, too strong. Nalea with the offensive rebound, tries to find Fox, and off of her fingertips out of bounds will be Cardinal basketball. Do have a score update from Kent City for you. 47-25 over Lakeview. That game has 54.4 remaining in the third quarter. So the Eagles look to be on their way if they can hold this lead over there in Holton to a district final appearance. Cardinals and Orioles know plenty about that over the last 5 seasons. Errant pass is picked off. 2-on-1 if they want it. Nalea to the rim. No foul is called. Anderson got a piece of the arm of Fricke and doesn't get the call. Going the other way now, Ludington trying to get it to the short corner. They do. Replacement. Anderson floats it. Then she missed it, and a foul right underneath on the baseline. We're going the other way with 15.2. Fricke is fouled. This might be on Welch. It is. That's her 3rd foul. So now the senior with only 2 to go before her 5th. So you have Anderson and Welch both with 3. Cardinals also with Nalea Fricke having 3 fouls. Both teams the foul trouble starting to become more of a factor. First on the way is good from Neray.
Cardinals extending their lead here up to 13, 33-20. And it's just it bits and pieces. They're not doing it in bunches. It's play defense, get out and run, force turnovers. Again, holding a team to 20 points through 3 quarters so far, stifling.
Second one is good. Sam's disposal subs quickly at that timeout. Knopf is in, as well as Emma Robertson for her 1st appearance. Defensive possession upcoming. Ludington, they get it across the timeline with 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Looks up top, finds Anderson. Looks off the screen, trying to fire. Knocked down there by Knopf. Long 3, bounces, no, put back, yes. Right place, right time for Laird as she puts in a 2, and that takes us to the end of the third quarter. 34-22. We got a good one on our hands. We're back in 60 seconds with the 4th quarter of Orioles and Cardinals here on Big Country 100.9.
March 13th is a big day for future Cardinals. March 13th is kindergarten signing day at Big Rapids High School. Your child can sign their letter of intent to attend BRPS, and you can enroll them for the fall.
I'm excited to announce that I'm choosing Big Rapids for my education and my future.
Join us for an evening of celebrating our new Cardinal commits at Kindergarten Signing Day. Parents can get info on kindergarten readiness, school curriculum, after-school learning, and more. Your child can meet their future BR teachers, print their immunization records, schedule their kindergarten assessment, and sign up for online Skyward Family Access. Pre-fill your enrollment forms and find more information online at brps.org/ksigning. March 13th is Kindergarten Signing Day at Big Rapids High School.
I can't wait to be a Cardinal.
We'll see you there.
Welcome back here. Scores to report from around the league. It has not gotten any better for Harrison. 44-2, Everett leads. 44-2. We do have a score update back from Big Rapids for our Bulldog fans that are tuning in as well. 40-38, Bulldogs lead over the Roosevelt Lakers in the GLIAC quarterfinal. Back in Big Rapids, Wayne State also, and Ferris State squaring off in the men's quarterfinal later on. Here's Nalea down the lane, flips it up, just left it short, did everything right, but not rewarded with a bucket. First miss out of the break. Quick ahead for Ludington. Trouble taken away, but out of bounds. Great read. Knopf just knocked that one away out of bounds as they were trying to wrap past to Laird on the other block. Great read that time there by the sophomore. Ludington trying to get it in bounds, having some trouble here. Almost near the 5, they get it in. Open look, fires. No, it rimmed all the way out. They got to try to save it, and they do. Neray to Nalea, 2 on 3. Here's Venix. Shot fake, pestered towards the short corner on a double team. Nalea's back out. She'll reset it for Nare. Nare sees the zone, hands off for Fox. Cardinals trying to set it up. Hand off for Nalea. Nalea in some trouble, backing away, trying to float it. Deflected for Nare. Nare hands off. Nalea around the horn. Coach Heist's team, long possession here offensively, taking their time. Down low. Nare against Anderson to the left hand. Not able to draw a foul. Anderson on the rebound, throws it ahead. All up ahead 2-on-1, trying to score, not able to do so.
Great transition defense by Leah Fricky there, getting back and packing a shot. Cardinals doing everything right on the defensive side of the ball right now.
Still remains 34-22, 6:47 to go here in Fremont in this District 35 semifinal. Back in for Nare. Nare, nice pass, back out for Fox. Fires in and out on the three-point try. Pestering there, trying to get out of traffic as Welch finally does. Almost ripped away by Fox up ahead. 2-on-2, and they'll score. Almost taken away, but Jerusa will score. It makes it a 10-point game. She's got 9 in the night. Pivotal possession upcoming for the Cardinals. Up ahead for Nalea. Nalea defended here by Kenyon.
Ludington back playing a man. It gave the Cardinals fits early in the third quarter. They sorted it out late. But again, you just got to take time off the clock here.
Nare for Knopf. Back up top.
Ooh.
3 seconds called on Venix. She tried to get out of the lane, but the official called her just before she moved. So 3 second, we're going the other way. Ludington now will get the basketball. They're going to try to inbound it. A long pass all the way up to Lair. Tries to draw the timeline. Knocked away, but right to the Orioles. Welch trying to lay it up. She left it short, but she stepped out of bounds. We're going the other way. She tried to reestablish the 2 feet, but she only got 1 before she touched the basketball. Therefore, the Cardinals will get it right back.
And right there, that is a perfect example of what you want out of a press. It just sped them up. It made Ludington uncomfortable, just like Ludington's press making the Cardinals uncomfortable right
Throwing
now,
it
too.
away. There was Fricky, a rare turnover. Orioles working it around against the zone. Trying to find Anderson inside. Shaded there by Fox and Fricky. A long pass takes her back to the volleyball line inside. Anderson against Fricky. Left the left and scores. 34-26 now.
Great ball movement by the Orioles there. Got Anderson in a great spot. She gets an easy 2.
Nare splits a double team. Down the hill. Looks to the right. Trying to draw a foul. Not going to be rewarded this time. Ludington running 2-on-1. Fox the defender. Trying to lay it up. And not able to score, and another great transition play in defense. Up ahead now is Nare on the catch. No, they won't call another foul. And now they will call a foul the other way as Anderson just got slammed, and she looks to be a little shaken up after that play. These two teams not getting a call, and they are forcing the issue with the physicality. 4:58 to go, 34-26 our score. Ludington will get the basketball. That's a third on Nare Fricky.
Yeah, again, the officials are letting the contact go here. Give props to Ludington, I guess, defending straight up, not reaching in, but definitely some contact, and they're letting the kids play.
Timeout on the floor. We'll take 1-2 back here in 30 seconds with more playoff basketball in Big Country 100.9.
Hi, this is Alex and Maya from 19 Mile Veterinary Hospital. Did you know your cats and dogs need dental care just like humans? Approximately 80% of cats and dogs have some form of dental disease or tooth loss by the age of 3. Inflammation and infection of the teeth can cause damage to other organs, including the heart, liver, and kidneys. Call us today to schedule a dental consultation and let us help make those puppy and kitten kisses even sweeter. 231-796-4929.
This is playoff basketball on Big Country.
Welcome back here to Fremont High School. Brandon Worth, Blake Thomas with you here on Big Country 100.9. The Wednesday semifinal. The winner of this one goes to the Friday night final in this very building against the winner of Newaygo and Fremont. Both of those teams watching courtside. You can see Fremont still kind of peeking out from their locker room. Newaygo clearly out on the floor. They're watching as many minutes as they can. They've played Big Rapids. They were unsuccessful both times. Ludington played Fremont, unsuccessful both times. 34-26, our score as we return. Ludington with the basketball, looking at his zone. Clap of the hands on the catch for Cole. Up on the top, Kenyon. Holding it now, Jeruzal, and a timeout by Ludington. Clearly, Coach Stone did not like the team he was looking at out of the timeout. We'll step aside. Another mode of timeout right here on Big Country 100.9.
Rides to the doctor, rides to treatments, rides to PT. Mota offers rides to wellness. If you're in need of reliable transportation for your medical appointment, contact Mota as far as 6 months in advance. Mota proudly serves Mecosta and Osceola counties with travel limits as far as 100 miles outside the county area, as well as the greater Ann Arbor area. Rides to wellness pickups are available 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. Visit motaonline.com or call 231-796-4896. That's 231-796-4896.
Only 4 minutes and 41 seconds to decide this girls' basketball game in front of us. Brandon Worth, Blake Thomas with you here. 34-26 if you are just tuning in. The Cardinals with the lead over the Orioles to this point. We got student sections filing in for Fremont and Newaygo. Both of those teams set to battle here later on. Ludington out of the timeout, looking to try to run their offense a little bit more efficiently. Score update from Gladwin. Claire leads Chip Hills 41-17 with 6:41 to go. The top-seeded Pioneers trying to knock out the Warriors after a Monday win. Ludington will get it in bounds, or at least try to. A long skip pass, and they do. Kenyon off the dribble. Cole back to Kenyon, trying to replace screen. Finding up top now is Jeruzal. Back over. Cole back to Jeruzal, trying to go inside. Great defense from Neray. Fricky, and she gets a steal.
It's Neray's 7th steal of the game.
Just a great read over the top on a bad pass. Now Nalea will hold on the top, trying to waste some time here. 4:17 to go. Nalea, quick pass for Venix. Thought about the three. Floater instead, just left it short. Good look from the short corner, just not enough mustard. Welch brings it on the top. Quick pass over to the outside wing. Cole back to Welch. Welch hit a triple earlier. She's got it now on the baseline. Quick shot on the top. Got it. Massive shot off the fingertips of Jeruzal. Make it 34-29 Big Rapids. Now the lead cut to 5. Neray in a little bit of trouble. Gets it across for Fox. Now to Nalea. 3:39 to go. Inside for Neray. Drive, scores, but no, it's waved off again. Third time, not the charm. That will be the first foul on Ludington in this quarter. It's going to be registered as the third for Jalen Laird, the junior. Pedigo is in for Knopf. Ludington will replace Cole.
Just to note, the Cardinals scoreless in the first 4 minutes and 24 seconds of this quarter.
34-29. Cardinals draw another foul. This time it's on Anderson working against Neray Fricky. Those two have been battling all night long. More importantly, that's Jordan's 4th.
Yeah, it's a big deal. She's the anchor in the middle. She's their go-to player. She's got her 4th foul. Got to be careful. You look to attack her now. See if you can get a couple easy ones because she doesn't want to foul out.
They get it into Nalea. 3:30 to go here in Fremont. Quick pass for Fox. Evades the pressure. Inside for Neray. Kick pass. Pedigo just off the back heel from 3. Ludington plucks down the miss. Trying to run. Welch brings it across to the volleyball line. Stops there. Looks for a mate to pass. Does. Off the shot fake. Driving inside. Floats it up. Scores. Eliana Jeruzal, the senior, doesn't want to play her last basketball game. Cuts it to just 3. Nalea for Venix. Thought about the shot. Coach Heist almost put her hands on her head. They get it for Nalea. Now back for Venix. Back for Nalea. 34-31. Cardinals lead. 2:45 to go. Fox a rip through. Lays it up. And scores!
Another senior that doesn't want it to be her last game. A huge bucket by Hadley Fox when they really needed one.
That's her 12th point of the night. Welch on a cross-court pass outside the arc, defended by Pedigo. They reverse it around to the wing. A long 3 on the way. Back heel, no good. Blocked there by Nalea Fricky. Fricky. Oh, an ankle breaker to the rim. Oh, goodness. It's a highlight reel for Nalea Fricky. 38-31, Cardinals by 7. That's pretty. Oh, what a nice move the other way and a score. Timeout taken as Laird answers with a 2 of her own. She's got 6. Nalea with 10, but a 2 on a big-time crossover and a score. This is a fun basketball game. We got 2 minutes to go. Don't go anywhere. Back with more after this on Big Country 100.9.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
This is Christy from Bush Insurance in downtown Big Rapids. Give us a call today at 592-8030. That's 592-8030.
You can count on us.
At Quality Car and Truck Repair, we make it super easy to schedule your appointment or to find money-saving coupons for maintenance and repair. Just visit QualityCarAndTruckRepair.com. Quality Car and Truck Repair, 220th Avenue off Perry, just west of 131, Big Rapids.
Welcome back here to Fremont High School. This is a good one, folks. Ludington has won this matchup the last 3 times. They've cut the Cardinal lead to just 5 with 2 minutes to go. Both teams trading a basket. Cardinals will get it full court inbounds. They'll work from the Oriole baseline under the Oriole basket. 5-point lead, 4 across for Big Rapids to try to get it inbounds. Wide open is Pedigo. They get it inbounds. Back for Fox. They're going to try to work it across. Over for Nalea. Almost missed on the catch. Does get across just in time. Defended by Anderson. Driving to the rim. Oh, but she lost the basketball. Trying to get it back. Orioles got it. Boy, she had an open 2 and just lost it. Completely burnt Anderson off the step. Short corner pass. Inside Anderson. Great rip from Nere. Tied up with Fox. Jump ball is called. What a hustle there from Fox. She had an arm on the ball the whole time. She was dangerously dancing close to that foul line. And we got a timeout for an official, as it looks like they're checking out Anderson. She's waving off the officials, trying to hold her elbow. She might have taken one to what would be, quote unquote, the not so funny bone.
Yes.
Trying to get nerve back maybe in that elbow perhaps. She's still in the game, off the catch for Welch. Driving towards the nail, backs it out. Looks inside, finds a teammate, flips it up at the rim, bounces off. It was a good look for Laird, but comes up empty. Nere pushing the tempo. Over to the corner, double teamed, rips it through, finds Sister Nalea. 1:15 to go. Cardinals lead by 5, trying to hold it out. Nere to the right hand. Oh, got the step. Oh, but missed the 2. She had an open bucket. Trying to hustle back. Long pass, almost taken away. Anderson has trouble with the pivot foot, but still keeps it down. Welch fires a prayer. Oh, goodness. Wow, the circumstances. An easy 2 missed by Nere, and a 3 the other way have made this a 2-point basketball game, just like that.
And that's one of those ones that you need a bucket. Welch, hand down, man down. No one has a hand in her face. She knocks down a triple with no one in her face to cut it to 2 with 57 seconds left.
You cannot make this stuff up. 2-point lead, we're keeping it right here. These two teams have battled all year long. A combined 43 basketball games, combined 36 wins, only 7 losses, 2 losses only out of 17 games at home for these two teams, combined 20-2 in conference play. And this type of game, just to get to the district championship, it's that kind of gauntlet in District 35.
One of the toughest districts in the entire state.
Cardinals will get it inbounds out of the timeout. Nalea surveys. Anderson picks up man-to-man full court. Nalea over towards the corner. Trouble on the trap. Tie-up is called. Coach Heist was trying to call a timeout, and the official wasn't looking.
That's one of those ones that's tough, but you should have an official somewhere that you can get a hold of to get a timeout. You could see the jump coming there. You could see the press funnel Leia into the corner there. and fortunate that the possession arrow was in the Cardinals' direction.
Now Coach Heist will take a timeout after the arrow is flipped. We will step aside, but do not go anywhere, folks. The conclusion of Cardinals and Orioles coming up after this right here on Big Country 100.9.
TikTok, YouTube, Hulu, get your business where customers are watching an average of 24 hours of content each week. Dasos Digital curates campaigns for your business for your goals, targets, and budgets. Video content creation may seem daunting, but Dasos Digital can see you through the trees. Short form, long form, drone, Dasos Digital can get you looking good in front of your customers consistently and effectively. Dasos Digital, navigating your business through the digital wilderness. Visit dasosdigital.com for more.
This is playoff basketball on Big Country.
It's the month of March, so why not start with madness here in Fremont? 38-36, Cardinals lead over the Orioles here in Fremont. The biggest shot of the night to this point off the fingertips of Welch, just an absolute bomb from three after a missed layup for the Cardinals makes it 38-36. Cardinals have the basketball. They're going to send four all the way to run, and Ludington's just going to wait for him. Here's the layup. Saw an opening, now backs it out. Ludington's got a foul, and they do immediately with 40.2 on the game clock. That is the second foul on Jerusalem. That's the third for Ludington, so they have one more to give. The next following foul becomes 2 free throws for Coach Heist's team, and they're going to do it again. They're just going to go across the half-court line, all four of them. Now they'll walk it across, gives it off for Nalea again. Ludington trying to set up the trap. Now it's man-to-man, Nalea almost had it ripped away, gets it back. No, they call over and back. They called over and back. That was off Nalea's knee. She's pleading her case and is not going to win the call again.
I'm going to disagree with that one. You know, anytime the ball is, if you have the ball in your possession and then it gets tipped by an opposing player, which forces that ball to go backcourt, at that point it's a tip ball. And it should not be a backcourt violation there. That's twice now the Cardinals have had that one go against them. And now here we go. Like you said, it is March. It is madness. 2-point game, 33.3 seconds left.
Ludington to get it in bounds. Knopf is in for Pedigo. Welch thought about the shot. Going around, short corner, looks on the top. Driving, inside, float pass, layup, got it. We're tied with 22 seconds to go. Here's Nare up ahead, finds Venix. Venix back for Nare, lays it up. No foul, no foul. Ludington has trouble with the dribble with 10. Up ahead, looks for the lay. No, missed it. And a big foul out of bounds by the Orioles. So now we have the foul on the floor. Cardinals will get the basketball. 5.4, and you cannot get a better look if you're Madeline Kenyon to take a 2-point lead. Pedigo is in. 5.4 on the game clock, 38-38.
Coach
Cardinals
going to take a timeout here. You got 5 seconds, and just to note, that foul was on Jordan Anderson, her fifth.
That is her fifth foul, so she is out for at least the next 5 seconds if we see some heroics, if not the following 4 minutes. That's a massive foul in the terms of that play right there. And boy, you cannot imagine what's going through the mind of Madeline Kenyon, who just had an easy Mike and drill block shot under the basket and just put it over the top. We talked about in the Cook's Tree Service Timber Report, Blake. It's just that kind of gem where the easy shots become the hardest.
Yeah, and that's like the fourth or fifth one for Ludington this half where it's hit every inch and teeter-tottered and fell out. We'll take it, though, for our Cardinals. Hadley Fox doing a good job in transition defense there, realizing that, hey, there are 3 Orioles behind me. Maybe I should go protect the rim. She does contest that shot, forces a miss, and then you've got Leia Fricke coming back, securing a rebound and getting fouled. But again, this half, what is it, or this quarter, 16-4 in favor of Ludington. We have not gone to that magic number of 42 yet for the Cardinals, but hopefully we can get to the magic number of 39 or 40 on this possession.
Both teams back to the floor. Ludington will send out the same 5. The Cardinals will also send in the same 5. 4 across potentially on the baseline. Cardinals with 5.4 in the basketball in a tie game. Neray goes back inbounds now, 4 across, almost a football drill.
Just note that the baseline is not free. You can't run.
They try to get it in. Ludington with a steal, tries to throw it up, taken away by Fox, and we're going to overtime here in Fremont. Ooh. March Madness in full effect. The 1 and the 4 are going to the 5th quarter. What a basketball game. Wow.
Give Ludington credit. Found a way to create some advantages in that last quarter there. Outscored the Cardinals by 12. Hit some timely shots, capitalized on some timely turnovers, and now you get an extra 4 minutes. This is what district basketball is all about. State tournament basketball is all about. Everybody fighting to the very end. Nobody wants their season to end, and you know, Ludington finds a way in that last 8 minutes. The Cardinals need to regroup here. Just again to note, Jordan Anderson out of the game. The big anchor in the middle for the Orioles. Hopefully the Cardinals can find a way to create an edge with her being on the bench for this last 4 minutes here.
4 minutes to go. Blake, we've had a couple of our overtimes here in our day. Only 1 game, but we were treated to 3. It felt like 7 of them.
Yes.
In the Big Rapids Grant boys game that ended in triple overtime in Big Rapids. Just a fantastic basketball game. In terms of both of these teams, Big Rapids, this is the first time they've been to the penultimate 5th quarter. Ludington, same story. They have not been to overtime. New territory in a new month with new stakes added each and every second for all the seniors. 4 last minutes. If you cannot outplay the opposing team, if you can, you got 32 more on Friday against the Lions or the Packers. This place is filled to the brim.
Yes.
All the way around the railing. We got standing room in trouble. We got people looking over top of people, and they haven't even started the home game yet. This is as good as it gets. Ludington and Big Rapids. It'll be Neray Fricke and Jalen Laird for the jump ball at midcourt to start up the 4-minute timer. 38-38. The magic number is within grasp for both teams at 42. Underway, Nalea wins the tip, going to the rim, falls down, but a travel is called. Body-to-body contact with Cole as Nalea Fricke was just trying to get upright, got bumped and fell down, and the official calling a travel.
The officials that have really let the teams play here in the last 8 minutes or so.
Welch lost it, and Pedigo is slammed to the floor. And more importantly, something we did not mention on the carryover, the 4th quarter fouls are not reset. So Ludington is now given up their 5 in the foul column. So now it'll be Pedigo.
And
the freshman.
Cardinals have 4 fouls to give before Ludington gets into the bonus. Just something to note that can be good or bad as you get later on into the game.
38-38. Pedigo at the line, her first time tonight. On the way. Got it. Pure string music from the freshman on the big stage.
Just looks unfazed, ice water in her veins. No issue there at all.
Second one awaits. In and out. Neray battling for it. Ludington gets it. Tip drill. Nalea trying to save it. It does. Nerea to the rim. No foul. Missed the layup. Ball out of bounds. This might be Cardinal basketball. It is. Possession goes back the Cardinals' way with a 39-38 lead.
Great play by Leah Fricke there to save it. And then just one of those weird ones. It looks like Ludington's going to take a charge, and they fall a little early, and that always scares players going to the rack.
Lob for Neray. Great drop step, and a deuce. Huge bucket for Neray Fricke as she's finally rewarded in the paint. 41-38. Cardinals here in overtime. Skip over the top. Jeruzal to the corner. Skip pass. Oh, and it's picked off. Fox got a piece of it, and Alea Fricky's got her mitts on it. Walks it across the timeline with a crossover. Over to the corner for Pedigo. Pedigo dribbles out, looks for Fox, finds her on the left wing, rolls around to the right wing. Now Nalea to the corner for Venix. Looking short corner for Naray. Looks, finds her at the right block. Rip through, knocked out of bounds, off of her leg. Ludington basketball. 2:56 to go here in OT.
That's a tough one. You get the ball where you want to. Ray loses it trying to get that rip through to her right hand. May have gotten bumped. But again, good defense by Ludington. Anytime the ball's going in the paint, they're swarming whoever has the ball.
Trouble. Fox kept it in. No! She tried to tiptoe ballet dance in bounds and just barely scratched the black paint on the hardwood.
The Cardinals' defense again, though, causing Ludington fits. They've only been able, I don't know if they've been able to put up a shot in the first minute and 15 seconds of overtime.
Lob pass. Naray got a piece of it. Orioles keep it. Driving baseline against the double. Flips it up. No. Rebound by Fox. They're running now 4-on-3 if the Cardinals want it. Nalea backs it out. Looks inside, great pass. Naray is blocked with a great hustle play, but lost out of bounds. They'll keep possession. That's the right pass. That's a great feed from Kaylee Knopf. She'll be replaced now by Pedigo. Offense-defense switch for Coach Heist and company. That's just a great hustle play. Running back by Jerusalem to get a block. Just not able to keep it in bounds.
Nobody wants their season to end tonight. What a battle by both of these teams so far.
Nalea on the spin is fouled. She's going to the line for two. And the Cardinal Crazies say the word finally. 41-38, the second foul registered to the name of Madeline Kenyon. Ludington is in the bonus already. They cannot help their cause. Cardinals to the line. Nalea, back heel, missed it. Empty chances at the NHL scape stripe. Pedigo is off. Knopf is in for defense. Nalea will await the second. She's got 10 in this game. Make it 11. Pure string music.
Makes it a two-possession game. That's a huge free throw and the magic number of 42.
We have hit the magic number. Here's the lob. Oh, what a play! Naray with the one-handed pick. That is just beautiful. Might have been deflected. She caught it on the second deflection, but that was a heck of a play to take that one away. Naray for Knopf, back for Nalea, back for Fox, back to Nalea, moving it around quickly. Ludington now has to press the issue with 2 minutes to go. Fox dribbling around, off for Nalea. Nalea crossing over, now backs it out at the wing for Naray at the point. Looks at a double, kick pass, finds Venix, not gonna shoot it, dribbles it out. Nalea has a little bit of trouble, gets it back before half court. Ludington trying to apply pressure. Cross ball screens down low in the paint, pop out, Venix has got it. On the top, Pester rolls around the right side. Now back inside for Fox, but it's ripped, tied up, and a turnover for the Cardinals. Ludington's got the possession arrow. That's just a great hustle play. Beat Venix to the spot and got her palms on the basketball.
So right there you saw Coach Heist go to her loops play there. Basically, you're going to dribble the one wing, someone's going to pop out, you're going to reverse it. It's their stall, and obviously Ludington had scouted that before, saw what was going to happen, and they jumped the dribble there.
Skip pass, picked off! Nalea read it perfectly, and now Cardinals with it back. On the spin dribble, Nalea back up for Naray. Naray for Fox. Fox off a screen. Fox back towards the Packer logo at mid-floor. Back up for Fox from Venix, from Naray now. Naray with it at the elbow. Tried to pass it and was fouled. This should go on Lair. We'll await the official confirmation. No, they're going to say it's on Welch, and that's worse for Ludington. Welch's night is done with 5 fouls. Wow. 1:05 to go in OT, and the Cardinals will go to the line. It looks like Ludington has no more timeouts either, so they cannot stop the pace of play the rest of this game. Naray to the line. On the way, got it. She's now got 12. Another chance upcoming. 43-38 Cardinals in overtime. on the way. Off the back heel, Ludington scrambles for it and grabs it. Spinning away on a crossover. They get it across half court. Having some trouble. Taken away. Nerey's got it for Nalea again. The third straight turnover by the Cardinal defense. Nalea had it ripped away, but a foul was called first. It looks like on Kenyon. That's her third foul, and now it's Nalea's turn to the line. What a defensive play.
Nerey Fricke with her 9th steal.
Wow. 9 steals. She's nearing double-digit territory, not with rebounds or assists, but in takeaways defensively. At the line. Got it for Nalea. She has now matched her sister with points on the big board, and also Hadley Fox, all 3 with 12 each. Cardinals lead by 6. Can they make it 7? Yes, they can. 45-38. Ludington in trouble.
Huge free throws by your sophomore point guard there. Making it a 3-possession game with 45 seconds to play.
Long pass, having trouble now. Jerusalem, skip pass. Now they find it around the horn to the corner. Open shot, fires, no good. Scramble for the rebound, out of bounds. Cardinal basketball underneath with 34.0. And it looks like now Coach Stone does have a timeout. He had one left, so now he's going to burn it to try to get a steal. We will be right back after this timeout. Don't go anywhere, right here on Big Country 100.9.
Big Rapids Cardinal fans, Auto Owners Insurance and Schuberg Insurance Agency is a winning combination. We'll work with you to insure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value safe, sound, and secure. Auto Owners Insurance, the no problem people. Visit us at SchubergAgency.com. And don't forget to like us on Facebook. Schuberg Insurance Agency, community driven, policyholder focused, education based. Let's go Cards.
This is as good as it gets right here in Fremont, 45-38. I stand corrected from the last time I said this. Now there is officially no room in this arena right now. There are hardly any empty seats anywhere here in Fremont. We got one more game after this. We don't, but Fremont Arena, Packer Arena does. Newaygo and the Packers set to do battle whenever this one ends. Cardinals, they hope it's 34 seconds. Ludington calling their last timeout. Last gas effort to try to extend this game. Cardinals have just been stifling defensively. They'll get it in bounds for Nalea, and she is fouled. To the line goes Nalea Fricke. She's been big down the stretch, the leading scorer with 13, and that is also the 4th on Kenyon. She's got one more before she will join Anderson and Welch on the bench, each with 5 fouls. So a big trip to the stripe here to make it potentially 9 on the way. Got it, rattles home. The deep breath from the Cardinal fans is relieved. A second awaits on the way. No, but it's out of bounds, and it's Cardinal basketball. It was last touched by Jerusalem.
31 seconds left. Cardinals up by 8 with the ball underneath Ludington's basket. Just got to find a way to get this in, knock down a couple of free throws, and get out of here with the win.
Fox trying to inbound it, having some trouble, throws it up. Nerey with the catch. Nerey inside, looks outside for Pedigo. They get it to her. Back for Nalea. Trouble for the Ludington Orioles. They poke it away towards the table, and it's last touched by Fox. Not the worst thing for the Cardinals, 22.7. Ludington still trails by 8. They're going to need a quick shot from deep. You know it's coming around the arc. Coach Heist orchestrating the defense here on a setup play. Ludington needs a shot to have a chance. Dribbling around the arc. Looks for a player, knocked away, taken away. Fox with intermits, and that might do it. Fox across half court, and now she'll throw it across for Pedigo. This game is finally over here in Fremont. What a win. The Cardinals are going back to the district final, their first trip since 2013. It took guts, it took effort, but they earned the glory for at least one more night. Because we're coming back on Friday. Big Rapids wins it in dramatic fashion in overtime against Fremont. Boy, what a basketball game, Blake. 46-38, I believe, the final score in this one. It took all the effort of all of these players on both teams. Give hats off to Ludington. An incredible, incredible season. Unfortunately, comes to an end. They finished 17-6.
Yeah, and there's some programs in the state that don't win 17 games in 4 years. So you tip your cap, it's going to sting now. But I've got 3 words: survive and advance. That's what the Cardinals did. It wasn't pretty in that fourth quarter. You give up a pretty big lead, but you regroup. You find a way to take care of business. You find a way to advance to play for a trophy on Friday night.
Unbelievable basketball game. We will step aside, but don't go anywhere. We got our post-game coverage and BRPS Player of the Game, the best, most valuable player honors, coming up after this right here on Big Country 100.9.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
This is Christy from Bush Insurance in downtown Big Rapids. Give us a call today at 592-8030.
My name is Dr. Jessica Reed. I'm an
592-8030.
internal medicine physician here at Michigan Primary Care Partners. I chose internal medicine because I like to keep track of the patients. So as a specialist, I would only be able to control one aspect of their condition. But as a primary care physician, I can see the whole spectrum of the patient and follow them throughout their life, as well as make an actual impact on their life and lifestyle. Michigan Primary Care Partners is accepting new patients as well as same-day and next-day appointments. For more information, visit MichiganPrimaryCarePartners.com.
Not everyone learns best in a traditional classroom. For 11 years, Big Rapids Virtual School has been the area's leading provider of online education. We offer flexible, personalized instruction for all students, from kindergarten through graduation. Students have access to instruction 24/7, as well as instructional support, in-home or in person, from our experienced staff. If you are a public school student or a homeschool family that is interested in our curriculum, resources, and supports, find us online for more information. brps.org. BRVS. Anytime, any place, any way, any pace.
Rides to the doctor, rides to treatments, rides to PT. MOTA offers rides to wellness. If you're in need of reliable transportation for your medical appointment, contact MOTA as far as 6 months in advance. MOTA proudly serves Mecosta and Osceola counties with travel limits as far as 100 miles outside the county area, as well as the greater Ann Arbor area. Rides to wellness pickups are available 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. Visit motaonline.com or call 231-796-4896. That's 231-796-4896.
Same make, same model, same diagnostic issues.
Why does my car always tell me there's something wrong? Even after I installed my extra D800 neural net processor, it still says my alternator is overheating.
But sometimes things aren't always what they seem.
Johnson's Automotive fixes electrical issues on any make and model.
With the help of Johnson's Automotive Napa certified techs, the T800 is back on track to complete his mission.
This time, I'm back for good.
Johnson's Automotive. Schedule service online at johnsonsautobr.com.
What does JCPenney, the movie theater, Big Lots, MC Sports, and Kmart all have in common? They left you. Sam's Disposal will never leave you. Since 1990, Sam's Disposal offers flat rates, no contracts, and is making trash bagless again. That means you don't have to have your trash in a bag, but it's definitely recommended. MTBA. Our community has trusted Sam's Disposal for over 3 decades. You can trust us for at least 3 more. 231-796-2952. Sam's Disposal is simply the best. Start today.
When quality counts, you can count on us.
At Quality Car and Truck Repair, maintenance and repairs on your vehicle are done by techs who have the training, the tools, and digital diagnostics to do it right. Call or make your appointment online today. Quality Car and Truck Repair, 220th Avenue off Perry, just west of 131, Big Rapids.
Big Rapids Eye Care presents tips for your eyes. Omega-3, zinc, and vitamin C and E can ward off age-related vision problems. But if you feel like your vision just isn't what it used to be, schedule an appointment for an end-of-the-year eye checkup. Big Rapids Eye Care, proud supporters of Big Rapids Cardinal Athletics.
This is Dr. Cruz with 19 Mile Vet Hospital, and love is in the air. We'd like to remind pet owners of the importance of spaying and neutering their pets as spring approaches. Not only does altering your pet prevent overpopulation, but also prevents cancer, prostate issues, and infection of the uterus or pyometra, which is a common surgical emergency. Our facility has state-of-the-art anesthesia and monitoring, as well as exceptionally trained staff to allow your pet to return home comfortably the same day of surgery. We are accepting new clients. Please call to schedule today at 231-796-4929.
Welcome into our Cardinal postgame coverage here from Fremont. We will keep it short and sweet for you here this evening, as we have been treated to extra basketball and extra run time. We'll get you back to your country music here momentarily. Cardinals win it. I believe the final score, 46-38, your final score here in Fremont. Newaygo and Fremont right now, the second half of the semifinal doubleheader warming up on the floor in front of us. Big thanks goes out to all of our great supporters, Moda, as well as all of our great supporters, Aaron Carrier Law, Sam's Disposal, Quality Car and Truck Repair, New Horizons, and more. Your time and temperature is presented by New Horizons. Here in Fremont right now, it is 32 degrees. It is a little windy. You should be on the lookout for that. I believe most of all of West Central Michigan right now in a wind advisory for the remainder of tonight into tomorrow as well. So just be aware of that. If you got anything outside or looking to drive places and you notice your car is shaking, might not actually be something, but we got some great sponsors that you've heard throughout the broadcast if your car is indeed in jeopardy. Dazos Digital Stat Breakdown, we will cue that in with our BRPS player of the game. Blake has the honors this evening, award-winning elementary schools, Big Rapids Virtual School, extensive educational and extracurricular opportunities at BRHS. BRPS is the school of choice in the area. Visit brps.org. Blake, it's your time to shine, and it looks like from what you told me before we went back on air, you got a clear winner, which is crazy because there was a lot of contributors tonight.
Yeah, with a near triple-double with 12 points, 9 steals, and 8 rebounds. The freshman, Naray Fricky, the do-it-all freshman, is your BRPS player of the game. You could have chosen her sister, Nalea, hits some big free throws down the stretch, and she has the ball in her hands all the time. Hadley Fox in the first half has 10 to keep your offense on pace where you need it to be. But overall, it's hard to argue 9 steals, 8 rebounds, and then accompany that with 12 points. So Naray Fricky, your player of the game. Also would like to honorable mention Madison Venix, did all the dirty work tonight, hit that big triple, made a big free throw, 6 rebounds, a couple of assists, couple of steals, did a fantastic job as well, a key contributor off the bench tonight.
There you have it, player of the game. I think you could have honored 4 or 5 different individuals. It was a team effort. And the only concern with this win was you had to play an extra period. So Friday becomes a little bit more taxing when you play against the winner of this matchup. We expect, based off of if you had Vegas odds, which you never should in high school basketball, but in the case that we did, Fremont, the heavy favorite, 1 at home, 2 as the number 2 seed over the number 3 seed Newaygo, and they're more battle tested. So we'll keep you up to date on that. BigRapidsDailyNews.com. Big thanks goes out to Cook's Tree Service. Call 796-2908 for more information. Post 90 American Legion Baseball. Visit 98baseball.com to support the team coming into the summer. All the best local players play for Post 98. And big thanks goes out to all of our great sponsors: Big Rapids Public Schools, Big Rapids Virtual School, Schuberg Insurance, Johnson's Automotive Repair, Michigan Primary Care Partners, Big Rapids and Canadian Lakes, Motor Macasa, so at Transit Authority, Sam's Disposal, Aaron Carrier Law, Quality Car and Truck Repair, New Horizon Landscaping, Big Country, Big Deals, Cook's Tree Service, Post 98 American Legion Baseball, Dazos Digital, and last but certainly not least, BigRapidsDailyNews.com. The Big Rapids Media Network in broadcast and live stream is in partnership with Big Rapids Public Schools. Big Rapids Media Network is Big Country 100.9, Y102, WYBR. WBRN 1460M, 96.5, 107.7 FM, Rewind 99.1, as well as Dazos Digital and BigRapidsDailyNews.com. Family owned for 25 years, the Big Rapids Media Network is proud to partner with Big Rapids area schools and will continue to do so for years to come. Blake, final sign-off and thoughts, 46-38. Cardinals win it in overtime over the Ludington Orioles. The first win since 2010, at least in the last 3 matchups for sure, against the Orioles in the Battle of the Birds. Hard-fought win, and we're coming back on Friday for what should be a heck of a District 35 final, because it doesn't feel like a District final. Based on what we've seen, it might feel like a regional final.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those things. Whoever wins the game on Friday night could definitely make a run. And the last thing that you have to say is You win, you play for a trophy on Friday. Nobody cares what the score was. Nobody's going to remember that Ludington came back and forced overtime. You won, you move on, you don't even think about it, you focus on the winner of this one. You're playing for a trophy on Friday night, and that's all you can ask for.
Absolutely. Trophy season is in full swing. We will catch you on Friday right here on Big Country 100.9. Stay tuned for Big Country on social medias as well as Big Rapids Daily News. We'll get you up to date once we have everything finalized for pregame coverage when that will begin. It's a 7 o'clock tip-off. We will be on pregame sometime between 10 to even maybe potentially 30 minutes before, depending on what we have in front of us schedule-wise. Big thanks goes out to my partner Blake Thomas. As always, we'll have the coverage for you here from Fremont on Friday. Big thanks to Aaron DeBoer. He is one of the best board ops in the business, and you can't say that about just about everybody. And that's hard to say when we got 3 very good qualified board ops that have helped us all season long. You can check out and repay and give him thanks by checking out The Morning Rush with Aaron tomorrow and Friday from 6 to 10 a.m. on Y102. Big thanks to Eric Etchison, JT Scarpelli, Athletic Director Dawn Thompson, as well as Head Coach Jessica Heiss for support of these playoff broadcasts. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Brandon Wirtz signing off from Fremont High School. Cardinals win it in overtime over the Ludington Orioles, and we'll play for a District 35 title game on Friday night. We will see you then right here on the home of Cardinal basketball, Big Country 100.9.
You've been listening to Big Rapids Cardinal basketball on Big Country 100.9. We now return to regular programming.